And today we are going to be reviewing
Timmy Failure.
Sanitized for your protection. But before we start, how are you guys doing this weekend? As for us, we're doing
great.
Yes, we are doing book reviews for you guys, as we said. And we hope you guys are having fun in this weekend. You're going out shopping, doing all those, because now the shops have opened.
And you can go to the park.
Yes, and we hope you guys are doing well. You are spending time with your family, because it's good to spend time with your family, because your family's there for you.
Mm-hmm.
And we just hope you're having fun.
I'm just so happy today.
Yes. So as we said, we are going to be reviewing
Timmy Failure.
Sanitized for your protection. But, Divine, what do you think is going to happen in this book? While you just look at the cover.
I don't know. He's in the toilet.
Exactly, like, what do you think is going to happen?
Maybe he's going to, like, be... I don't know.
Just, what do you think?
So he's going to be dirty and his mom, like, shower, and then he's like, no, and then he goes in the slot.
Maybe that could happen. He could be a very spoiled child and be like, I don't want to go in there. I'm not going to go in the shower. I'm going to sit in the toilet where people do whatever they do.
And I want to shower in the toilet.
Exactly. So let me read you the blurb, which is really good. Nice and furry. Think about the toilet, the picture. Him in the toilet wearing a crown, thinking he's the best. Anyway, let me read you guys the blurb so you have a little idea of what it is about. I am Timmy Failure, the world's greatest detective. And I am trapped on a cross-country road trip to nowhere with the country's most notorious criminal. But the truth of how I got here isn't important. Because in a world that's gone mad, when good becomes bad, the truth must be sanitized for your protection. When I read this blurb, I had two things in my mind. About the blurb and about
the cover.
The quarantine, actually. Because when I read this book, we were in quarantine. There was, like, you know how there was people selling hand sanitizer for like £21 and stuff? I was just like, sanitized? Hand sanitizer? It just made me think of hand sanitizer, and it says sanitized for your protection.
Like
coronavirus.
Coronavirus still here.
So that got me laughing. Also, you know how I did a Mary Poppins segment and I talked a bit more about the blurb? That's what I'm going to do here. Now, in the Mary Poppins, as you can see, well, as you know, they say Mary Poppins is going on a trip. They're using third person. But in here, in Timmy Failure, they're using first person. So it's different because I think that first person would be more about like your life and everything, and third person is about another person, of course. But like, it's quite different because it's like Doc Diaries, just that they talk about detectives and he's a boy and all those kinds of stuff. So it's like Doc Diaries where he talks about his life, how his detective life is good, and everything.
And he talks about his mom.
Yeah, so I really like how they use first person. I also like about this book that Timmy Failure is himself, like I said in the top 12 books in the last 12 months. I said that in the last 3 books. If you haven't watched that, you can go and watch that second to last book review. I think, because it's been a long time. But anyways, I feel like he was himself. Of course, when you're writing something, of course you need to show your character. But some of the first person are definitely not Doc Diaries. Definitely not Doc Diaries. But some of the first person books I've read, they don't really go into themselves. I feel like he is like, Doc Diaries is good as well, of course, but I don't feel like some first person books I've read in the past, they don't really go into what you want to know. They're just like, I do this, I do that. But you can see that this could be a real person, like it's like a real child. I also like how Stephan Pastis, because this book is by Stephan Pastis, is very, I don't know, childlike. Like children could actually kind of be friends with Timmy in a way. And it's like you have a connection with Timmy when you're reading the book. Which I really, really like about it. This book is quite funny. It's nice comedy, it's nice, cool, amazing. I really like it. And also, I want to read you this rhyme. it says this. So it says, oh gosh, here. His hands now cuffed, his shoes quite scuffed, a world gone mad, the good, now bad. And I was reading this, I was just like, what? Like what? Because I was just reading the end of the prologue and I saw this picture that he's going to like jail. Like, look, I don't know what's going on. So I was like,
to jail?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking before. This book is about how Timmy Failure is helping his mum and his mum's boyfriend, Doorman Dave, which now he has to call Dad Dave, with taking his luggage to Chicago because he has a new job there. So then after that, he's like, I just see corn and I just see all these stuff and I want some fun. So he's like, Mum, what can we do? And you know when they said the world's a notorious criminal, they found Molly Moskin's family and he does not like Molly Moskins. I think I've said a bit more about that in Top 12 Books in the Last 12 Months. If you haven't watched that, you can go watch that after this video, please. And it talks about how he doesn't like her. She smells like tangerines. She used to like him and he was like, no, I don't like you. So he didn't really like that and he thought their family was really weird. So they went to a motel. When they went to that motel, it was just a wreck. Everything was going this place, that place, this place, that place. So Mary, oh my gosh, Molly Moskins, not Mary Poppins, Molly Moskins and Timmy Failure ran away into this big, beautiful hotel. They changed and they went. So that's what happened. I don't want to say any more about that because you need to read the book to know what happens. Also, I really like the ending where it says, forgiving me as he should, the bad guy, now good. Because that was good because you know how in the first it was like his hands quite cuffed, scuffed, the world's gone mad, the good, now bad. Now they're saying, forgiving me as he should, the bad guy, now good. So that was really good how they ended it. And it even ends with the person he hates dancing with him. They end dancing together.
Molly Morgan.
The one that's like, she smells like tangerines. I don't like her. She's weird. She's like all this. So that was quite interesting. Yes, and I also like this green. I don't know why. It's just I like the green.
But the thing is, why is he in the toilet?
Sanitized for your protection.
He's
sanitizing the thing that he's done for its protection. Anyway, that's what I think. Maybe he's in the toilet because it's sanitized for your protection, sanitized,
and
all those kinds of things.
In the...
Yeah. So now Pine's gonna ask me some questions.
Who would you recommend it for?
Okay. I would recommend this book for 9 and over because of how thrilling it is, a lot of detective work, solving cases. Well, the special case I am not going to say because I want you guys to read the book. So I feel like it's thrilling and it's about detective cases and all those.
How many stars would you give it?
I would give this book 5 stars because I just loved it. It made me laugh. It made me so sad though when it finished. I was just like, oh my gosh, how it ends is so weird. It just makes me cry so bad. It wasn't really crying, but it was emotional.
Okay, who's your favourite character and why?
My favourite character, if you guys know it, just say it. Yes, it is Timmy Failure. If you did say Timmy Failure, you're correct. And you guys know that it's not because he's the main character, but because I get to know more about him. Like some books, they have main characters, but they also have someone else that you know more about. It's not just because he's the main character, I know more about him, but because some books you can see, they have different characters, and you know more about, and you like more about the other character than the main character. So he is, wow, and he is quite stubborn, which I like about him. He does the thing that he wants to do, he keeps trying, and lives with whatever he has to do sometimes. Any more questions?
No, thank you.
But before we go, guys, actually now there's a link down below. So if you want to get the Timmy Failure series or this Timmy Failure book, you can press that link down below on Amazon and you will be able to get the book.
Well, not this one, because you have to read the red one first.
Yes, if you want to get this book or if you want to get the whole series, you can just go on that link and it will take you to the series.
Or read any of the books that we have reviewed.
Yes. So, that's it from
Us.
Siblings World. So, please
Like, share, and subscribe.
and hit the notification bell so you always know when there's a new
Video.
video. See you next time on there.
Siblings World. Bye.